Okay, YouTube. So, I like collecting Magic the Gathering sealed. A little bit about Magic the Gathering sealed. So, there's a sealed item, and then there's the items inside. So, for instance, one of my favorite right now is Brothers War. I like the Brothers War collector items. I just like the artifacts. The retro frame artifacts for Brothers War, so good. They look beautiful, and they're simple and they're sleek. I think they look nice. I've been chasing one of the serialized Brothers War artifacts for a long time. I've opened several boxes. I haven't found one yet. Actually, I split a box with my friend, and he got the Platinum Angel from his half, the serialized Platinum Angel. So he'll never be losing any tournaments as long as he's got that thing in play. So yeah, I like the Brothers War artifacts, but something about it is I don't have them all, especially not the collector ones or the serialized ones. So what the sealed item is to me is almost like a representation of the whole experience of like opening it and the cards inside. So it's like the whole shebang for me for Brothers War. That's kind of why I like that's why I like holding the sealed items, is because I don't actually have to get the pull to kind of represent the pull. I don't have to actually hit it. So yeah, I like Brothers War a lot. I've been collecting sealed product for a good year or year and a half now, maybe 2 years. And it's interesting how quick some of the items can appreciate. I'll buy an item and like a secret layer or something, and maybe I won't open it. And after maybe a couple months or a year, that thing I spent $40 for is like $100 or $150, $200. So it's kind of nice, especially because I don't really have that much money. It's just the income I get from my job. I think I make about like $75,000 a year. So, well, right now I do. So it's like when I buy the Magic the Gathering stuff, and a lot of people will be like, "You're wasting your money on cardboard." I'm like, yeah, I know. But then some time flies, and that cardboard is flying too. So I'm like, I guess it worked out for me in the end. So yeah, it's been a very interesting hobby, sealed collections, sealed collecting. I also like singles as well. One thing I really like doing is going on Facebook Marketplace and picking some people's collections up from them. I like to speak with them and kind of see where the cards were, the card history, before I'm taking it on. That's my only chance, is right when I'm buying it from the guy who's been holding these cards for maybe like several years, maybe several tens of years, maybe since he was a child. So it's been such a trip. So yeah, I like Brothers War. I was always a huge fan of Foundations. I remember one of my contacts, I requested 6 of the Foundations collectors back before they released. I got them for pre-order. And I remember at the time everyone was like, no. I was like, no, this is kind of cool. Like, they're making like a staple set of like everything is going to kind of revolve around that set inevitably for the next 5 years. Like, sure, there's going to be sets that come in and go, but this set will be trending through those 5 years, at least, maybe like some of the trends from them. So I thought that was really cool. So I was like, I'm down for the Foundations. I kind of like it, and opening it felt pretty good. Some of the classics in there were just awesome. Like I think I pulled a Galta. I got the Mana Foil Galta from I split the box with my friend, and my half had the Galta and his half had the 9 Lives Familiar. And actually that was the one I was looking for, was the 9 Lives Familiar, the Mana Foil 9 Lives Familiar. And he pulled it, so I was like, okay, I gotta trade for him. So a few months later I traded something for, I don't remember what it was. Yeah, I wanted to have like a nice chill conversation about what I like about Magic the Gathering right now. Sealed is freaking cool. I've just been holding boxes, and the thing I like about sealed is it's almost it's almost an investment. It's almost like buying stocks. Like, if I'm looking towards the future for myself, I know a lot of people buy stocks. Now, I like Magic the Gathering. I also like stocks. And holding sealed boxes is kind of like a mix of both. Now, it's different. It's not the best of both worlds. There's some faults with holding sealed collectibles, especially. The main part is how I get attached to them. Like a stock of, like, I don't know, like Tesla, you're not really going to get attached to that. It's like, oh, it went up in price. Okay, maybe I'll sell it. With a box of Brothers War, it's like, oh, what could be inside? Like, oh, what could the price be in the future? Like, oh, what, and the box itself is like iconic. It's like you can just think about all the stuff, all the times you've pulled Brothers War, all the times you've cracked a box open. It represents that, like all of your past history with it, and everything in the future and everything. But so it's like, ah, man, it's hard to open some of these boxes sometimes. I just don't want to do it. But unfortunately, I can't hold everything. At some point, I'm gonna have to sell something. So I sell boxes here and there. I picked up some items from of foundations like a week ago. I think I saw on Amazon for like $300, and it was like going in and out of stock. So I was like, oh man, okay, this morning I'm gonna get it. So I waited a day, and then I was able to pick up a couple boxes. That was nice. I got 3 boxes of the foundations on its way. So yeah, it's been a good time. So I'm looking forward to the future of what my sealed collection will grow to. I'll probably continue to hoard. Don't know if I'll be selling more than I'm hoarding, which might be a problem, but you live and you learn. So yeah, let's see where this thing takes me. So I'll see you guys at the end of the year. I'll definitely be looking back on how things have changed. I'm guessing all my collector boxes are going to continue to grow in value, which will make them even harder to let go of and even harder to open. Because if things are just going up so much, it's like if I open it, that's it, and then it's just the cards inside. So I like my cardboard boxes. I like holding them. I like looking at them. Bought a couple of those acrylic cases for a couple of them for like the Lord of the Rings special. I remember seeing a comment on Reddit. It was like, who would spend $25 for an acrylic case? You are getting ripped off. And I'm like, dude, we spend hundreds of thousands on cardboard. So I'll see y'all